Of this garage, every car is, well, it's as if they've been blown up. The huge big blocks of flats that are behind it, every single window is out. There's huge big holes as you go up that apartment. Every single floor has got a hole punched out of it. Look, you can see people up there. I don't know whether you can make them out because we're shooting against the sun, but you can see people are in there, and these buildings are extremely fragile right now. They're very insecure. We've been seeing them fall, bits of building and masonry fall down all the time. So it's still a very dangerous situation. We're also very close. I mean, this scene is replicated over many miles. It's very difficult to estimate just how widespread the damage is, but we've gone through many streets, and each one of them is pretty much reduced to rubble, or much of the buildings are reduced to rubble. Now you can see that we're in the middle of a highway, but I'm going to try and get across just to show you. Look how this huge big warehouse, which has been half of it is still standing. A lot of it, including the goods inside, if we cross now, Kev, including the goods inside, have been blown away. I don't know whether you can make out, but there's still a little bit of smoke very much in the distance, and there's been a helicopter. That's a fire still raging there. There's been a helicopter and fire engines and ambulances going up and down here for the best part of, well, the past hour that we've been here, dumping huge buckets of water on the flames. It's gone a little bit quiet, typically just as you came to us. Luckily that means you can hear me. But I mean, this devastation goes on for ages and ages. And remember, this is a country that was buckling under the electronic pressure anyway from years and years of corruption. It had electricity cuts, hardly any electricity, standard electricity during the day. You couldn't find and buy ordinary items like toothpaste and soap. The economy was pretty much devastated anyway, and this will have flattened it. People won't be able to come back from this. Many people just simply won't be able to come back from it. And remember, we're still in the middle of a global pandemic where they have hundreds of people who they're trying to treat for a deadly disease. So the creaking medical infrastructure was already under severe strain. Last night they just couldn't cope. This morning they just can't cope. They're talking about dealing with people in the car parks, and one doctor talking to us called it apocalyptic. So they're going to find it very difficult to get back for this, and there's still such a huge amount of destruction, and well, they've got to somehow get themselves together. Have a look at this car, just one last shot before you go. This scene, there are hundreds, thousands of cars all over the place. Look, someone who's just driving along the highway. The air pillows have inflated because they were going at such a even more. How have you been coping? Do you speak any English? No English. That's a shame. Let's ask this man if he. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Tell me, where were you when it happened, and how are you feeling about all of this morning?
It is upsetting, as we all know.
Oh, devastating.
Yes, especially the situation we are passing through for the last 1 year. Hopefully it will be the end of our miseries.
I hope so.
God bless all the people we lost. I live around 13 kilometers from here at the mountains.